Greetings and welcome, everyone. It's All You Can Geek Gamecast episode 628. I'm one of your hosts, Jim Gass, joined by Mike Sneedy,
What's up?
Corey Feinside,
Ahoy!
and Tony Korkanakis.
Happy New Year again, just in case you didn't hear the movie cast.
Happy New Year, folks. Welcome to the Gamecast. We're live streaming on Twitch Tuesday night starting at 8 o'clock. We do the movie cast, and we do the Gamecast, and we maybe do a bonus round on occasion. Please join us. And like Tony said, Happy New Year. Welcome. We are on YouTube the following day. So if you don't catch us live, go watch it over on YouTube. It's a better way to consume the product the following day. Just because the retentions on Twitch aren't that strong. So subscribe to both channels so you know when we're going to be on there, and leave us a comment. This episode, as was the movie cast, is our bold predictions for 2023 episode. So what we do, I know we have a lot of new listeners and viewers, so welcome. But what we do on these episodes is we like to go back to look at the old bold predictions from last year, grade ourselves on them, and then we'll go through and give the new ones for this year, and then we'll go back, obviously, next year and do the same thing. It's always fun to do. And some of these could be quite bold. I have a few.
I think I might have gotten one out of all of my predictions, including the movie cast, because we know we were an O for Big Goose Egg last episode, so go back and listen to that. And
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not about getting points, Corey. It's not about getting points.
no.
So, I can't wait to get into this one. We're gonna have to have a Google sheet open because I don't know if this happened or not. We have to check this out. But let's get started though, folks. This is gonna be fun. So, grading ourselves on the previous year bold predictions for 2022. This was last year's stuff. I'll kick us off here. I'm gonna get my notebook out. All right. Horizon delayed till summer.
Ooh,
That's a miss.
that was a
Yep,
mess.
that was a miss. I really thought it wasn't gonna make it when they even then.
I
This
mean,
is me.
you are the game delay canceller.
Oh, that's my next one, but I'll get to that after that.
Jim is team no faith.
After the year of delays, it was a 2018,
Well, he's on the
2019?
developer's side. He wants them to get more time.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I understand. I agree with that.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
Let's
I got
see.
a delayed one in mine as well, I believe.
Ori, Steam Deck, 6-month delayed.
Nope,
That was not a hit.
that was a miss.
And that's a great product. You know what's funny is at that point in time, I didn't think.
I
I would
mean,
own a Steam Deck.
There were people waiting for a while, but they definitely got them out.
Wow, this might actually hit. Tony, more acquisitions than ever this year. Each buys 3, Microsoft and Sony.
Well,
Did you hit that?
Sony
Within the
bought.
calendar year, it didn't. I mean, well,
So Sony definitely bought Bungie. They bought. I know they bought at least one other company. I can't.
They bought one more.
Did they buy one of their like second-party developers?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that counts.
Housemark or something?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
counts,
yeah,
yeah.
And didn't they buy Bluepoint too?
Maybe. Yeah.
I think they like fully acquired
Was that-
Bluepoint.
Mhm.
Was that last year?
Let me see.
That sounds like it was last year.
I know it happened. I just don't know if it happened last year or the year before because I thought we were talking about that on the bold
Did they
predictions.
buy Insomniac?
Oh, it was the year before.
Yeah, that's what I
was
thought.
it?
Yeah.
I feel like Housemark and Insomniac might now be a.
I mean,
fully
listen,
owned.
That was 2020.
I'm giving you Blizzard either way. From even though it's not
That was early.
through. Yeah. But yeah, I give you that one. And Microsoft, did they buy anybody else though? I don't think they did.
Let me see.
Microsoft
Ooh,
acquisitions. Yeah. This is the problem. We have to Google this one a little bit. There's a lot of stats on these. Ooh. These are interesting. We have a lot, guys. We have a lot for this. I don't have as many this year as this. So, while
And
Tony
we might
looks this
have
up,
to come up with stuff as we go.
Tony, look this up.
There it goes. They acquired Savage Game Studios. That's mostly mobile related, but they did buy them.
That's Sony. So there were 3 for Sony, but did Microsoft buy 3?
Ooh, I don't think they did because Activision.
I mean, can you
Blizzard
count
was-
Activision Blizzard King?
Yeah, because that's 3. That is 3 technically.
Yeah, I'd be
I
willing to
mean,
give
that
Tony.
might come up again later
I'd be
on
totally
this
willing-
episode,
yeah.
just so you guys know.
we're totally willing to
Spoiler
give-
alert.
I'm giving Tony a point on this one. I think it's totally close enough. We had a lot of purchases this year. Nobody would have predicted Activision Blizzard last year. So
Yeah, that was crazy.
yeah. All right, Mike. Mike. NetherRealm will announce a new game, not Injustice 3.
Or not anything. How about that?
Yep. Sorry, Mike. Sorry to bring pain. I brought pain.
It's funny because I haven't learned my lesson for my prediction.
I have one this year for that, so yes, we'll get into that. Let's go back to me for last year. I did go back. Gotham Knights will be canceled.
Some might argue it should have been, but
No, I don't. I don't want it to be canceled now.
it was a solid 6, 5, 7 type of game.
What is Corey? What is? I don't know this. I wrote down Batman Universe will be released.
Batman game comes out in 2022 is what I had written in my notes.
Okay. Good. Thank you for clearing that up because I wrote it that way. Just anywhere in the Batman universe.
Well, so that means yes to.
I finally. That's my one prediction. I think I got this entire.
Wait, which game came out for Batman?
Gotham Knights.
There's no Batman in that game. There's no Batman in that game.
Batman is in some cutscenes. Okay, Batman is in cutscenes. You just can't play as him.
Trailer.
I'm giving him a point. That's fine.
Ever.
Give him a point. I'm only kidding.
Like I said, that's I think the only one I got.
Tony, Valve announces a new game.
Did they?
I
don't think they did.
I don't think they did.
They did not.
Game.
They did not. They did not. Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Let's see, Mike.
I like that prediction though.
Oh wait, Mike, you have a twofer on this.
Okay.
Okay. This is crazy that you got. I'm gonna give you like 2 points in this thing, even though you got it wrong half of it. Suicide Squad will be released before Gotham Knights. That's wrong.
No, that's definitely wrong.
But he did say that Kevin Conroy's Batman would be in one of those games.
That's true.
Nice.
That's impressive. Very good. Very good. I think you were more leaning on Suicide Squad on that, but
yeah,
supposedly the Arkham universe. So.
I don't know if they clarify that then, but who knows?
They didn't. I know we talked about it.
I think I'm going over on the game. My next one was Fable finally shown at E3.
Just wait.
E3,
just wait.
E3 times.
Just
I wrote
wait.
E3 times.
It's coming up on my list, bro, for this year.
Yeah. E3
I'm just saying,
times.
E3. Hey, E3's coming back, Jim.
Yeah, I don't know if I even wrote that. I just wrote E3 times though because I knew that E3 was dead at that point. Corey, Nathan Drake shows up in Fortnite.
I know. It's not happening.
Ooh, that was close though. Because like Kratos did show up in Fortnite.
I know.
I think you get it this year.
I'm surprised that Nathan Drake's old news now.
I mean, I could see Ellie and Joel showing up before.
Yeah,
I guarantee.
probably.
You know what? I'll do that on the spur for this year. I guarantee you we'll see that around the HBO show.
Holy shit!
What?
Sorry,
I have some stuff that goes
I read Tony's last one, and Tony nailed one. I was like, "Holy shit, he nailed that!" And at the time, I probably thought that was nuts. But you got one. I love going back to these. I can't wait to get to that.
That's cool.
Oh, that's how we're doing it, man.
This one is not that. Sony will revitalize a dead IP.
Oh.
Did they?
What counts as dead?
No, I don't remember saying
consensus dead. You didn't give any. I don't have any specifics written down here, but what did they revitalize anyways?
I don't think Eddie did anything old. No.
I figured they'd do another. I'm not counting, obviously, but I was expecting another remaster or remake or something, and it said they remade Last of Us Part 1.
I mean, it's something that was an active by.
Very much alive. Yeah. That's my bold prediction. I should have just went bold. They're like, they're going to make a game that's 5 years old.
Build it from the ground up.
Mike's on a tear here. Starfield gets delayed to 2023.
Yes.
Okay.
That's on my list.
That might come up again.
It will definitely come up again.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. We
might have a lot of crossover in our list.
I
have some specifics.
I have a new Uncharted game announced.
I'm
1 year.
Not new collections, but
I'm bringing that over. Let me add that. That will be on next year. I do think that happens this year coming up, without a doubt.
I don't know. They were sort of hinting that their next game would be.
Well, they said that another team is going to do Uncharted.
Yep.
Another studio.
I didn't say Naughty Dog did it. I said a new game.
Okay.
Corey, Bayonetta gets released for Switch.
All that we knew. I think I didn't know that was already something. I didn't count that one in my.
Oh right, because I remember being but they showed it in the direct, and you're like, oh
yeah, I missed it.
I think I vaguely remember that happening. Actually,
Okay.
So I wouldn't count that.
But I mean, it could have been delayed, so you know.
We don't know. Yes.
I mean, well, it would have been bolder if I said it was delayed after they said it was coming out and stuff.
Tony and I synced on this one. We synced on 2 of these last year.
Oh.
Metroid Prime will be shown.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Ouch.
We were both wrong.
Get ready, because that actually might be codable also.
I'm reusing that one.
Okay. Mike, I think you got this. Actually, they will actually release the next gen Cyberpunk and DLC.
I guess there's small DLC they did release. They didn't do the update.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of these are like, well, they didn't happen, so we can always use them again.
Oh,
I know I didn't get this one. I know I had this.
Dude, I'm not gonna get
using Switch Pro.
I'm not getting any of these. I've completely missed on all of these. I just read them all.
That's how I felt. I mean,
let's see, Corey. Game developed by Amazon will be talked about for Game of the Year. No.
I was hoping Lost Ark, and not developed, but
I think that's the one you mentioned. Yeah.
Lost Ark was the only thing that that might have Game of the Year potential, but it kind of died off real quick.
All right, and Tony and I both missed Switch Pro. Both missed it.
I'm done with it. No.
Yep. I feel like
I have something different this year. Year.
Nice.
All right.
I can carry that torch for you, Tony.
I'm like quickly running out of these things. Corey, you had Switch Pro as well. Yeah, you did.
I mean, it's a broken clock. Eventually, it'll happen.
Not anymore.
All right.
Done.
No, you gotta change it up. You gotta change it. Yeah.
Mike. Sonic Breath of the Wild game this year, but it will be glitchy. You got it.
Did we know about Frontiers this time last year? Or?
I don't know if we did. I don't
know if we knew. No, we didn't know. I don't know if we knew the release window yet.
We knew they were making something like it. We didn't have a name for it, and we didn't know it was coming last year. And I think we all knew it was going to be glitchy if it released. But yes, I think you got it. So, although it's not that glitchy, is it?
I know it's if you count popping as a glitch, it's pretty glitchy. And I have seen through the floor a couple times.
It was announced in December 2021. That's crazy.
Oh, you two-parted this.
This
will be the most well-received Sonic game
since Adventures 2, I think I said.
And this is Sonic Adventure 2, yes.
This is questionable depending on who you ask. I don't know how to score that because some people do say that. It's hard to say.
Metacritic it. That's it. Let's go Metacritic scores.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I don't think Sonic Adventure 2 Metacritic score.
No, the problem is you said since.
Yes. So compared it to the other 3D Sonics, basically.
I mean, I think that probably
still failed because no, Sonic Colors, that's 3D, right?
Oh, Colors.
Yeah, that's 3D. It's tight. I mean, that's close. That's actually really close.
That's gonna be coming down to opinion.
Yeah, I got you there. All right, it doesn't matter.
I don't know what I had left.
I had
2 more.
I had December 9th, 2022 for Breath of the Wild 2. Tony says November. Nope, he says November 28th. I wrote it on my list for some reason. Yeah. So I got that wrong. Corey wrote Nintendo Online Dreamcast games.
Oh.
Wow.
Interesting.
That would be cool, though.
That would be awesome. Let's see. Tony. I don't have chicken scratch. I'm sorry. GTA 6 unveiled.
In a way.
Unofficially, it was.
That's not. I give you a point
like
for that.
Point, yeah.
Yeah, I give you a point.
I mean, we saw it.
Yep.
We did see it.
It was unveiled, just not by Rockstar.
Not officially, but yep. That was definitely that criteria was met.
Yep.
I'm gonna give. I have one for myself here because now we're down to one. Mike, you have one. Corey has one. I wrote Game Pass on Switch. That was wrong.
That was bold, though. That was a bold one.
Yeah. I'm going to change it up this year, though. It's going to be interesting how I go. Tony, you said Mario Kart 9.
Oh. I wish I hadn't because
more DLC from Mario Kart.
If I had just been DLC, it would have been right.
Yeah.
It was close, though.
Milk this game as long as possible.
Your last one's excellent, though. Okay. So I got out of nowhere.
I'm excited. I forgot.
I'm at I'll start us off for the last ones here. I had a 1v100 game. We didn't get it.
I wish you were right on that. I wish you were
I really
right
thought.
on that
I thought that was.
There
the
was
year, but
rumors about it. There were.
all Microsoft did was sit on their hands, and they did shit. They did nothing last year.
Yeah.
Well, they tried to spend billions of dollars to buy another company.
Yeah, it's true. Corey, Facebook gaming will be bigger than we think.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No.
I mean, that was a bold prediction. So.
Corey is always bold.
Mike, Pokemon worst received game in years.
Depends on who you ask again.
It got some flack in the
It got more flack than most of them do.
But it's pretty well liked.
But there was 2
it's hard
Pokemon
to say.
games released last year. And the first one was released was rave reviews.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't know we were going to get 2 at that point.
We do have,
Yeah, Mike's got the lead anyways. He got a double point. He's got like 5 points already on this list. So, Tony, you're only going to hit 3 because your last one was we will finally see GoldenEye.
Oh,
Close.
Yep.
Re-released.
Yep.
So N64 GoldenEye was what you said, and you got it.
I forgot.
Well, we didn't see it released. We saw that.
Yeah, but we will see. He said we will see GoldenEye.
All right,
he didn't say released. I give him a point on that because out of the blue that happened. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Never thought that we'd see that ever again. With the licensing, I think that was the exact conversation we just had. With the licensing is not possible.
Yeah.
But
that's why it was bold.
Yeah, so I got 0 points. Corey got 1 point. Tony got 3, and Mike got 5.
Yeah, points don't matter.
They don't mean anything.
I think they mean a lot. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, I can put the book away
if I was
forever.
there, I'd say the same thing.
Put the book away forever, and now we get into the 2023 bold predictions.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna start with a low hanging fruit one. I mentioned carryover. I'm doing the Uncharted game will be announced this year. I'm gonna say I told you guys I'm gonna do it. I might as well just bring it right over. So that's my first one. I do think this happens. All right, so that's mine. Mike, give me one.
So I know you guys have been going back and forth with the Switch Pro, but I'm ready to wade in this year and say it will be announced but not released this calendar year.
Oh, okay. So I'll piggyback off of that just because we're talking about it. I am team no believer, no faith. I believe they're just going to Switch 2, and we will see it announced at the end of the year.
Damn it. You stole mine. That is, I have a bold prediction that says Nintendo will announce a Switch successor. I didn't say the end of the year, but I did say they will announce. If I got rid of the, I think we had
Switch Pro would also be a Switch successor.
No, but my thought was a Switch 2, or whatever the successor of the actual Switch, because not an upgrade console, but like an actual.
Yeah, I'm talking like a Switch 2 or Super Switch, like
that was my
Pro.
So how what counts? Like how backwards compatible does it need to be for it to count as a new system or not? Like.
Well,
do you think it's just going to be called like Switch 2 and not?
It's going to have its
Switch
own
Pro.
games and be backwards compatible with the Switch games. That's
exclusive games to that console.
Yes.
That's what
yes.
Like,
all right.
That's the backwards compatible doesn't matter. Like, it's all about exclusive games to the console you can't play on.
Like a Switch 2 game does not play on a Switch 1.
Right.
Yes. I'm on this bottom of this.
Or whatever they're going to call it, as long as they don't fucking call it Switch U. God damn.
Switch the F in you.
All right, so that is that one. Mike, I wrote yours in there already, and Tony.
I almost did that, but
yeah, I'll do it.
All right, Corey, give me one here.
All right, I'm going to say that after the credits of Last of Us 3's season finale on HBO, we get the official announcement of Last of Us 3.
After the Last of Us series, yeah, you said
series finale. Yes,
I can see that. I absolutely can see that.
You spoiled yourself there.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I knew where he was going with it, but yes. Okay, cool. Very cool. Let's see. I already went with 2. Tony, give me another one. Oh, Mike. Sorry, Mike, give me another one.
We talked about this, so I will say this year, Ed Boon finally announces NetherRealm's next game, but it will not be a straight Mortal Kombat or Injustice. It'll be some sort of either
from last year.
Some sort of different version of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat versus DC 2.
That's a possibility.
Something like that. Tony?
Let me see here. Okay, I'll do gradual escalation again. I think we will see a PS5 Slim or otherwise revision. Maybe not necessarily Pro, but I just feel a new model of the PS5 is coming this year.
Yeah, I think the monster needs to be slimmed down.
Yeah, because it's so fucking big.
Yeah.
It's wide.
Yeah, no, it's a tower. It's a full tower. So.
Oh, I see it. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, no.
PS5 Slim. I like it.
I've seen it at your house. All right. Let's see. That was you, Corey.
I'm gonna say that I know you guys are kind of talk about this later, kind of, but mine going a different direction. Metroid game gets announced this year, and it's not Prime 4.
First, I think it's the remakes. I think it's the remasters. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
So, all right, that's a good one. I will do. I'm going to piggyback off of Mike's now, Mike.
Okay.
New Injustice game will be announced and released this year.
Oh my.
Nah.
Okay.
No, the opposite.
Yeah, it's Mortal Kombat. I'll take the anti-bet there.
I'm going to go crazy on that one. I don't know
You
why.
want to go crazy, Jim? Say NetherRealm makes a Marvel game. That's crazy.
Yeah, do that Marvel versus DC game
No,
that
because
Boons wants to make.
Everybody's expecting Mortal Kombat, but the Injustice series needs a game, and they haven't announced anything in like how long. So whatever they announce is coming this year, but I do think it's Injustice.
Lock it in, Jim.
Yeah. So that's it. Mike, give me another one.
Okay, we'll continue down my sort of negative rabbit hole here. Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League will release when planned. I don't even remember when that is. It's pretty soon, but it'll be a critical disappointment.
What does that mean? Like 70?
Like
75?
Like sub 80, I would say.
Sub 80.
Because, with the AAA thing, with that pedigree, anything sub 80 is a critical disappointment, I would say.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, I can see it. All right. Tony?
Let me see here. Again, escalating. I'm going to say that this year, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance will come to the Nintendo Switch Online service.
Nice.
To expand their offerings.
More retro stuff.
Yep.
Will they also increase the price?
No.
Okay.
They can't do it year back to back like that. No.
I'll go bold and say they will.
Wow. Okay.
I'll go bold. If they release that stuff like you just said, I think they increase the price. So, but I'm just gonna say I bet you Switch Online, or what is it? Switch Online? Nintendo Online.
Nintendo Switch Online. NSO.
Price increase. Okay. I'll write mine down like that. There's another one. All right, Corey, give me another one here.
All right. Microsoft Activision sale fails.
Ooh, that's what I have.
But Activision Blizzard's King has split.
Oh, interesting.
And some of that does get bought up.
Ooh, I like that. Like Microsoft is allowed to buy part of it, or just they have to.
Microsoft will be buying parts of Activision Blizzard King, but
That's
not
spicy.
the entire thing.
I like that.
That's funny because I wrote the opposite. I wrote FTC ends up letting the merger happen.
I agree with you, Mike, on that, but I'm not gonna. I won't make it a bold prediction, but I agree with you.
I do have that written here, so I'll throw it in.
Okay. See, I just did one before with that one. So, Tony, what's another one you have?
Let me see here. I'm just doubling up on what Corey said. Let me see here. Okay, following up on that news, I said if Microsoft does somehow acquire Activision Blizzard King, Sony will retaliate by buying Square Enix.
Whoa, that is bold. That is really bold.
Can I piggyback? I didn't write this one down. This is on the fly. I do believe that if the Activision Blizzard sale fails,
got some if-thens here.
Yeah, if Microsoft Activision Blizzard fails, they buy Square Enix.
Okay. Microsoft?
They don't programming here.
Japan.
I bet you they buy something like. I bet you they go out and buy Square Enix. I'll go that far.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get it wrong, but I bet you they do it if their acquisition fails.
All right. Oh, hold up. So I'll separate it out. I will just say Sony will acquire Square Enix. I just wanted to tie it in, so I'll just go by that statement. I won't piggyback off of yours, but that is bold. That is bold. Microsoft's potentially acquiring Square Enix.
That's really bold.
I always feel like they're going to if this doesn't go through. So that's what I thought, because Square's getting bought. I think it gets bought next year. I don't think we're even arguing over if it gets bought or not. It's a matter of who's going to buy it. I don't know why, but
they trimmed the fat this past year.
Yeah.
All right,
Corey,
let me get one in here. Microsoft does not release a AAA game in 2023.
Oh my god!
Love it.
I'm gonna have
that would include Starfield.
I'm gonna have to go bold on the other side of this, and I have to put myself in here because it just coincides with Corey's. I wrote down Microsoft will release 3 AAA titles this year.
Wow.
What are they?
I have no idea.
So I have.
About this, bro?
I'm going bold, going nuts.
Okay.
Oh man,
they were just sitting on these games, just haven't talked about.
Yeah.
It. Okay.
I think it's the perfect storm of press the button, let's go. Finally.
Okay.
Please. I mean, I think Starfield obviously will come out next year.
Obviously.
I don't think it will be when we think it's going to be, but I do think Starfield comes out, and I do think that they have 2 other games that will be released next year that we don't even know about at the moment.
So I have Starfield. Okay, I'll separate these actually. My Starfield prediction, my first one is it is delayed until November-ish.
Yep, that's what I have. I have Starfield delayed to. I just put H2.
Holiday.
Yeah. We can put holiday.
That sounds good. Yeah, that's fine. Holiday, understandable. Fall/holiday, just say it like that. If you hit it, you'll hit it. That's a point. How many you guys got left? I got 3.
3. Oh, interesting.
Let me see what I have.
Go, give us one then, Jim.
I'll give another one. This is another. The last 2 are going to be numbers based, but this one I think is accurate, and I have to explain it, I guess, a little bit because Switch Online is going to also change, and this kind of folds into my price increase. I do believe that Nintendo goes Game Pass style and starts to have Switch titles and Switch Pass style thing.
Wow, that is very bold. That is bold.
Yep.
Because they'd be.
I think I'm early. I might be a little early on this, but I do think they do it eventually. But I think it could be next year.
I mean, eventually, but
yeah.
Dude, no, you don't do that when Pokemon just broke sales records. I don't.
Yeah, they're not doing that. They sold their shit full price for so long.
They're still paying full price for most of their games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I know.
Or like Switch.
I'm calling a Switch Game Pass will be this year. Whatever that,
It'll be, like you're saying, but specifically AAA, like $60 titles, not.
Yeah, I'm not saying they already have Switch Online. I'm not saying that. I'm saying their Switch games.
Yeah, so like a brand like
service.
Zelda would be on the subscription service.
Like maybe not Breath of the Wild 2, but like Breath of the Wild.
Not new games, but things on the same
Breath of
generation.
the Wild Switch will be subscription based. Mario Kart, another game, subscription based. Yeah.
Okay. Bold.
Splatoon, stuff like that. Yeah. So, I mean, they may go more like Sony does, where it's not day and date, but they will have a good catalog of games you can get. But it will be something like that.
Okay.
This year. All right, Mike Camino.
This is the least interesting of the 3 I have left. Cyberpunk's expansion, that Phantom Liberty, will come out, and it'll be technically decent, but disappoint content-wise. People will be disappointed by what it offers.
That's kind of mixed. So you're saying it will be good, but
I mean, by technically decent, I mean it's not a buggy mess like the main game was when it came out.
I got you. I think they're like. Okay.
So you're saying it's going to get released?
It'll be released
buggy, but it won't review poorly.
It won't be buggy.
Its content will be lackluster. People won't be happy with
it. Won't be glitchy, but it will be. It'll just.
So how do we judge that though? Like sub 80 Metacritic again or something? Like
I guess it's hard to do reviews with that one, but
it's going to be based on the
DLC.
Fact,
but
what we get with feedback with it.
It will, and people are comparing this to like some of the greatest expansions ever with the Witcher stuff. So People are not going to like it regardless, but we'll see. So I think it's going to be a bit of there will be a air of disappointment around the content of that release.
I can't see that.
I just had a thought, by the way,
It's
guys,
bold.
and I'm doing this on the air, by the way. I'm going to revoke all your access to this document at the end of this.
Oh, okay.
So we can make it all a big surprise for next year. Even though I know it, like you know what's funny is like I don't read it until we get on the podcast.
We're sealing the envelope.
Yeah, we'll seal the envelope. And then we'll reopen it again for next bold predictions year, obviously. But all right, let's see here. Tony, you have how many you have left?
I have a couple left.
All right, go ahead.
Time to hate on Microsoft. I think Fable or Perfect Dark getting rebooted again.
Ooh,
it's not hating on it. You're saying you're.
There was a rumor I just saw about Fable.
I mean, that's hating.
Yeah,
that's hating.
You mean rebooting the development?
You haven't seen one of those games in like 10 years.
Yeah, but I feel like Fable could be the surprise.
You're actually helping me be like, hey guys, here fans, here's some more content of games that you actually wanted like 10 years ago.
No, I just feel like at some point people are gonna ask Phil, "Yo, where's Fable and where's Perfect Dark?" And he's gonna be like, "Yeah, we just had to restart development. Things were just the engine wasn't,
I'm not even gonna lie.
Excuses.
Of the 3 games I'm predicting for this year, I think Fable could be the surprise game of this year for Microsoft. I think it's probably. I hope it's almost done. So we'll see. Corey.
New Splinter Cell.
Ooh, nice.
Isn't that? Oh no, is that a remake that they announced or something?
No, it's in the works.
New Splinter Cell. I don't know if it's not a remake.
No,
they were doing a remake. I think they were remaking the first one.
Was it a remake or was there just a new game announced? There's something announced that was happening, but I don't know.
I thought it was a remake of the first one, if I remember right.
I'm talking about brand new.
Yeah. So
I'm not sure if this was that.
You're saying it will be announced next year, Corey?
Announced. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I've got Street Fighter 6 will be in top 5 selling for 2023.
Wow,
overall.
That's a lot.
Overall.
Damn. Okay. Out of all the Street Fighters, this does have that.
I mean, it has that chance, but like with your 3 AAA Microsoft games coming out, Jim.
I'm not saying they're gonna be in top selling. Actually, my number 1 selling is maybe
Spider-Man.
I do have a number 1 selling prediction coming out here. It's not Spider-Man. No. Oh. It may surprise you all, and it'll surprise you all. That's my last prediction. I have one. Mike.
So this is sort of a commitment to the Starfield actually coming out this year. I will say when it does release, it will be a Game of the Year candidate. This is one of my only real glass half full predictions. Starfield comes out as a Game of the Year candidate.
Okay.
I think it's easy. I mean, all their games.
It should be, but I mean,
if they fuck it up, they fuck it up.
I mean, Fallout 4.
I don't think that was a candidate.
That was still game. Absolutely. Right.
All I know is it didn't come out.
A legitimate Game of the Year candidate.
Elden Ring, 9s and 10s only.
Yeah.
All right. I will say, because I got 2 more. Nintendo Switch or Nintendo, like you guys were saying, Pro hardware, whatever. I'm gonna say they're coming out with a Elite controller. For the Switch.
Okay. Changeable like thumbsticks and stuff. As you're saying,
just
like that
back paddle, but just like Xbox and Sony's doing with their $200 controller.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the idea. It does sound like that is right up Nintendo's alley. Like an accessory that's very expensive. I think that works as long as it makes sense. So cool. All right. Are we all on 1 left now?
I got 2 left, so I will.
All right, Tony, give me another one then.
Okay. Bloodborne. Gonna finally get that PC port. Elden Ring sales are like, fuck. Why didn't we do this, guys? Like, why didn't we do this?
Sequel to this, I guess. So re-release the old game.
Because all they gotta do is advertise from the makers of Elden Ring.
Yep. Here's the piggyback. Does Jim play that?
I would hope so. I
might,
so.
Yeah.
Now that you're the Elden Lord.
Is this the prediction? Part of the predictions? Will Jim play?
I am somewhat of a master in that universe now. So
An Elden
Well,
Lord.
it's not that universe, but
No, I'm nowhere near that good. I knew that. Tony watched me play. I just hacked the game.
No, it was
But
okay.
I enjoyed
That
it.
was
I had
just
fun
like
the way I played it. I enjoyed it the way I
yeah,
played it. So
that's the strength of the game.
yes, that's it. That's it. I love to play it the way I wanted to play it. It took me a lot of work to get it that way too. Like
Yeah.
I worked my butt off to get it that way. Of the years coming up, folks, just so you all know. No hint there as to what that is, but let's see.
last one, Jim.
Last one. Oh my god, I just erased my document. Oh, I have it. Number one game, gross selling game for 2023 will be Diablo 4.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's if it hits. I don't think it's crazy.
I don't know. It's not on consoles this time around, right?
I thought it was coming for everything,
is
right?
it?
I
For
think
launch?
it's coming for everything. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
going to be at the same time,
Okay.
but definitely coming for everything.
Okay.
I saw it on PlayStation 5's upcoming
Okay.
games.
All right. That's
Yeah.
fine then. That is
I think it's if it hits, I think it's got it. So
Yeah, that's
I think-
bold because I mean,
number one. You said
number one selling
Wow.
game.
because
Over-
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I know what I'm going up against here, and in fact, one of my games is already I listed Street Fighter for number 5, so that only leaves 3 other games for the top 5.
I mean, you got your 3 AAA Microsoft games, Jim.
They don't sell. They just get downloaded on.
They're not going to
Game
be in the
Pass.
top selling. Starfield might
Pass.
be. Starfield might be, but I don't think so. They're all exclusive. So
Okay.
that's it for me. Mike.
This isn't that impactful, but I think it would be nice. My prediction here is Insomniac Spider-Man 2 has a Wolverine cameo in it.
Oh, nice.
And of course, this also means it actually comes out when they said that it's going to come out this year. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a no-brainer for sure.
Hmm.
They're gotta set up.
The universe.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Possible.
All right.
My last one is KOTOR remake gets dated for this year and then
God,
gets delayed out of this year.
I forgot this existed. Oh,
I
a
thought-
lot
I
of
thought-
moving parts.
it's on
but-
high.
Didn't that get canceled?
I think no, it's not.
That's what
No,
I'm
canceled.
saying.
it became
Canceled.
indefinitely delayed or something because they were like, I don't know, starting over, rebooting, or
Yeah,
something.
it definitely got I thought it got canceled also.
I don't think it got canceled. I don't think it's. I think it's on the shelf. But I
No,
don't. think
yeah,
it's-
they said indefinitely delayed or something while they
But was that even
change
official? I don't even know that was official.
studios or
But
something.
It was definitely official. I mean, it was officially announced as it was a thing, and then I thought it was like, well, this is like going nowhere, so we have no future plans for this.
yeah. All right. Tony.
I'll note with it might not seem so bold in the grand scheme of the other things we've been talking about, but for this particular publisher, I think it does. I think Nintendo is going to get scared enough where they're like, yeah, we should probably buy a company. And they're going
Wow.
to buy a company this year.
Wow. Okay, that's
Second
pretty bold.
party
I think it's
or
pretty
third
bold.
party?
Yeah. Wait, what's that?
Second party, third party.
I mean, second party is the likely outcome. You know, one of their
Mm-hmm.
second party partners and stuff like that. But the bold part of it would be a third party, like straight up, like
Yeah.
Square Enix, Capcom, Namco
Ubisoft.
Bandai, Ubisoft. I mean, Ubisoft was on the
I
cutting
know.
board last year.
And Mario, they got Mario games. So
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like Nintendo is like seeing the writing on the wall and being like, we need to buy somebody just to stay
yeah.
current.
I can see them buying something that we don't really know. It's just like, oh, these guys made these games, and yeah, for sure.
yeah.
But it'd be really crazy if they did buy a Square Enix or a Ubisoft.
That's like
or
the high
someone
end of
big
the
like
bold
that.
predictions. My realistic one would be like, what is it, Mercury Steam or Mercury Stream? The dev studio that did Metroid Dread and got
Right.
critically
Yeah,
acclaimed and stuff
makes
like
sense.
that.
They own Monolith, right? Or
Yeah,
what
they
it
own
is?
Monolith. That was their last
Okay.
That's
what-
big
right,
big
that's-
acquisition. That was like, oh shit. So,
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. All right. I think that's it. Any others?
No,
That's good. All right. That is our bold predictions for 2023, folks. I can't wait to see how this year unfolds. It's going to be exciting either way. There's a lot of, like, as somebody who has given up on Microsoft and I have always wanted them to succeed, and I think I've given them every shot.
You're being hopeful this year.
My 3 titles is extremely hopeful, and I thought I went super bold on those.
Well, I mean, you probably get one.
Maybe.
But that's my bold prediction is you get none. So
I don't think yours is that bold.
You can only delay Starfield for so long until it gets released.
You can also
even if it's broken.
you can also as a company not release anything for.
The other thing is if they do buy Activision Blizzard, I mean, and they then release something, I guess that technically counts, right?
I guess if that goes well, it wouldn't go through. If that purchase wouldn't go through. Yeah, there's no way. I wasn't even making that comment based on that prediction.
Like, it wouldn't have that Microsoft logo at the bottom of the box.
Yeah. My question would be: would Forza count for me? Because I do believe we're getting a Forza next year.
AAA, I suppose.
AAA, right? I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how you classify racing games at this point.
It leaves me with only one left, and I do think we get one more from them. And I think it might be Fable, but I didn't want to say that. So, anyways, guys,
you didn't even heard about Fable. You're not getting it in the same year.
It's a bold prediction episode. So thanks for tuning in. Hey guys, if you have your own bold predictions or comment about them.
Platinum, I totally forgot about Platinum. Just going back to my last prediction.
Yeah.
I consider mine Platinum, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, that's a good one.
Right, that does.
They do love their IP games, though.
Yeah. Once again, folks, if you have your own bold predictions, leave a comment for us on YouTube. We're over there. So hit the subscribe button, the like button over there. You can send us an email, allyoucangeek@gmail.com if you like. But usually leaving us a comment the best case on either Twitch or on YouTube. So thanks everybody. Thanks for listening. We will be back next week. We have the of the years coming in. Movies are first next week. We do split it up for those wondering. I can't believe I forgot to put this in the movie cast. We split it up, so we do the movies, then we're going to do the games, and then we're even going to do, I think, we'll do some TV shows like we did last year. Because there's just a lot of great shows that need to be discussed. And
next 3 weeks, you're going to get of the years.
And we'll bounce back and forth. You'll still get some content from the other episodes, okay? So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks. We will see you guys. Happy New Year once again. We're out.